Hey everyone, Michelle here. So I know I've been promising you guys some video of our home and I want to show it to you now. Right now I'm outside of our rig. We were finally able to put the awning back out after some crazy storms last night, which is weird for San Diego, but it was good, it was fun. I absolutely love the rain and the thunder and lightning in listening to it in the trailer. But I know, enough with me blabbing. You came here to see what our home looks like. So if you're ready, I'm gonna try to switch this around. And nope, it's not gonna work. Hold on. All right, so now that I've pieced this video together, here is the outside. We have an awesome outdoor kitchen, a 17-foot awning which covers a ton, our basement, which is the below storage part, and because everything is soaked, all of our cushions are up, but we have our patio set. And a fancy little tablecloth with our flag in it. So all that is finally dried. Now the best part is we were able to get a 22-foot pole that has not only the American flag, but it also has a Chiefs anchor, one of Dempsey's prized possessions. We have our grill, which probably will go into storage when we start moving, and our wind chimes to channel my inner grandma. So, this is the outside. We keep a lot of stuff under the rig because our storage isn't very big. So, and then we have our flags up. And the kids' bikes are all locked up. So here's what she looks like from afar, and this is kind of what we're sitting with. Bunch of new rigs that we've actually been looking for in a couple years, of getting rid of this one and getting a brand new big one. Let's go inside. So we have lots of supports underneath so we can cut down the racking. And there's Patrick doing his homework like a good boy. So, and there's Booney. Hi, Booney. So this is the inside of our home. The dining and living area, which everybody seems to obviously congregate at. And here's our little kitchen. So our kitchen has a 3-burner propane stove, and yes, I do have my tea kettle. And then we have a small, very small oven. Coffee pots are mandatory, our fruit bin, and hold on, there we go. Storage for our pots and pans. And it may not seem like much because it's not, but we have all the essentials. So we do have a microwave It's not a convection microwave, but it's just a regular microwave. And I need to do grocery shopping, so don't mind the mess. Of course, the booze is in here on ice. And I can spend about $50 and totally fill up our fridge. We have a small pantry, which has everything in it. And then we keep our spices and our silverware and some other miscellaneous cooking utensils and our wax paper, tin foil, and slow cooker bags. And then that's for the kids' lunches and Dempsey's lunch. Over here we have our cups and mugs and our plates and bowls, and that is a snack bin for the kids so they can come in and get a snack when they need. And up here I just keep random things, such as extra sheets are in one. We have the kids' DVDs and movies in another. All of our games are up here. All of our games are right here. All of them. And yes, we do play them. And then we have our own office / homeschooling. Absolutely reeks a mess. Or screams a mess. And our dining room table, I painted all the chairs and the table itself. It was just a nude color before. And then we put up our mermaid to kind of cover the name, and she's not going anywhere, so whoever gets this rig next will be have this awesome theme. I painted all the walls, so all the walls are painted. We keep our medicine here. Our sink, we have a double sink. And yes, I have some dishes. And then we keep all of our cleaning stuff and our crock pot and our blender and stuff under there. This is our entertainment area. You know, no stadium theater seating, but it works. Our little 32-inch TV. And yes, those are actual temperatures right now. Outside is the top. It's 63 degrees outside and it is 65 inside. Dempsey's coins that he's collected as we're since we've packed up, and my babies. So over here is Dempsey in my room. Hello. I'm gonna get a curtain and put it up there so I don't have to look at this awesomeness. But this works actually much better than the doors that we had. So I took them off and pushed out the panels, and boom. Easy way to get to our socks, underwear, and stuff. This is mine and Dempsey's bed. It's a queen. There is storage underneath, and we do use it. Our closets are not very big. So these are jammed packed, but it's what works for us right now. So I have pictures of the kids. Dempsey has somewhere to rest his hat. We keep our laundry on the back of the door. So, and these are just little pocket doors. So if we want to watch TV, actually our TV swivels around in general so we can watch it in bed, but then you just have small little pocket doors. Here's somebody who's not doing his homework, and he should be. So under here we have coming inside the door, we have the bottom two are storage for our shoes, and the top one is for the dog. So it works out well. And this is our front door. I reupholstered the top to match the curtains. And yes, I know my buttons don't match, but whatever, are even, but it is what it is. So, welcome to the world's tiniest bathroom. Ready? Shower. Somewhere to stand, to poop, and your towels. Again, the world's tiniest bathroom. Just enough room in here to do what you need to do and get out. Actually, that's the only room in here. So I replaced the fabric curtain that was up here, and I got a rod curtain, which actually works out better for us. And then I can just, I guess I used a tropical theme because it's kind of running throughout the trailer if you can't tell. And then I also replaced the shower head with a 1.25 gallon per minute shower head. And I have all of our stuff, and this works out better is using this little push, the soap, conditioner, and shampoo containers, and it keeps it actually much cleaner, and it feels a little bit bigger, but it's not. So it is a very small shower, but again, you're not in here, hello, to have a spa day. So we did lots of stuff. This is all Bella and my headbands. I keep our dryer up here. So, and then we have a completely full and packed medicine cabinet. All of our towels, makeup, hairbrushes, all the fun stuff that you would need to live. And the kids' room. This is probably my most favorite room in the house. This is Patrick's rack. We don't have enough closets for them, so stuff that he has to hang up has to be hung up right there. We got all of this. They have their chalkboard, their little library, some toys, boots. They keep all of their musical equipment underneath the couch because that works out best, and it's stored. All of their hats. There we go. All their hats in the corner on the wall, and a push board, and their absolute favorite painting in the whole wide world. Laundry. I stained out their window instead of keeping the curtains up because this is actually easier, and then I put blackout curtains over it. And this is Bella's rack. And right now she's a little saggy because we just had it rip out of the wall. So we have to fix that. But here's where the here's where one child sleeps. So she sleeps up here. She did get the bigger of the two racks because Patrick wants to be able to watch TV and lay in bed.
Now play it.
So this is Patrick's closet. So, like I said, they're in charge of keeping their closet clean, and he does a really good job. I'd show you Bella's, but I think it might scream out at me and fall. Their PS3, some art supplies, a couple games and stuff. Their TV, and everything that they could possibly need or want is in their room. We were very not generous with the games and stuff that they could bring, but we were definitely very
stranded. How do you spell stranded?
We were definitely very choosy. So this is Booney's little area. Everybody has their own spot. Thank you so much for coming to our home. I hope you enjoyed it. So I enjoyed showing you guys now that it's finally together. I will talk to you next time. Have a good day. Bye.